And we do want to thank Deb Nicholson, Tumble, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 1. Thank you, Deb. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 1. Also do want to give a shout out, Columbia Fire and Rescue. Keep that rig parked right off of turn number 1. Enjoy the races here this afternoon. We do not need your services, but glad to have you on the grounds as we get set to go. 10 races on our card here this afternoon. And field of 6, 3-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Philly Division, sponsored by Watch Here Flea Market. Two driver changes in this first race. The number 4 horse has Corey Larson in the back for the number 4, Mark Mercedes, and the number 5, Spunky Town, Adam Hauser. A field of 6. Going to be making their way down in front of the grandstand. You'll get an up-close personal look at your four-legged athlete, so you're able to get right up on the fencing. Check out these 3-year-old pacing fillies, the sophomore girls on the pace. And if you're new to harness racing, pace, right leg, right rear, right front, stride at the same time. Most of them are wearing what's called pacing hobbles. Every once in a while, you'll see one that don't even need it. They're that good that they don't even have to wear hobbles to keep them in rhythm. And then you see some trotters that have hobbles on also. Those are trying to keep them in rhythm. Keep them from running. Post parade for the first. Horse number 1, Watch Here. Right here in Watch Here, Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Maybe Sneaky with Scott Smith. Horse number 3, Keeping My Distance with James Gould. Horse number 4, Mark Mercedes with Corey Larson. Horse number 5, Spunky Town with Adam Hauser. And the 6, Force in Between You with Chad Spencer. Yeah, taking a look at the breeding in our Iowa Registered Filly Division. Mark Card, the number 1 horse. Number 2, Sneaky B Skip Along. In Over My Head, the number 3 horse. Another marked card, and the 4 horse. Number 5, another In Over My Head. And the 6 horse, Special Forces. That is your field of 6. Going to make their way. And now Mark Mercedes and a couple other horses turning. We'll have a delay to the start. And it looks like it's going to be Watch Here headed to the barn for an equipment adjustment with Dwayne Rowland. So Dwayne Rowland headed down in the barn area, down in turn number 1. Going to get an equipment adjustment down there. I do want to thank everybody back on the backside, working in the barn area. All right, looks like starter has called for a field of 6. Everybody going to make their way towards the starting gate now. Got the adjustment on the number 1 horse. Watch Here. Watch Here. Maybe Sneaky. Keeping My Distance. Mark Mercedes. Spunky Town and a Force in Between You. And gate is rolling. 3-year-old Pacent fillies. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Force in Between You. Chad Svensson. Electa will be starting out of that back tier. Able to follow any horse off of that front 5. Due to nobody else in that back tier. 5 on the gate. Watch Here. Maybe Sneaky. Keeping My Distance. Mark Mercedes and Spunky Town. The Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association starting gate. Work past the draw gate. All looking good. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. As around the far turn. Kick off our 10 race card. Picking up speed. All looking good. And here we go. Off and pacing. Getting out on top. Now through the inside. It's maybe Sneaky. Getting tight down in there. Turn 1. It is Watch Here. Watch Here with the advantage. Out on top. Maybe Sneaky. And keeping my distance. Keeping my distance. The gray horse looking to drop in maybe in that 2 pocket. Nope. Actually going to head right on. Going to try to cut the mile now as they head to the quarter pole. It is keeping my distance. Racing second, Watch Here. And third, maybe Sneaky. Racing fourth is Mark Mercedes. At the quarter, it's keeping my distance. 31 fifth, 30 and 1. Your opening quarter out on top. It is keeping my distance. Racing second, Watch Here. In third, maybe Sneaky. Racing fourth is Mark Mercedes. In fifth, forcing between you and sixth is Spunky Town. As around the far turn, make the way down, complete the first half of the mile. It is keeping my distance. The Roan filly right out on front. She is gray on the front end. And now moving and shaking, forcing between you, first over, first up at the half. 102 and 1 fifth, 102 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It's still keeping my distance. Want to try to keep the distance on the rest of the field. And forcing between you up to battle for that second spot. Watch Here to the inside. And now Spunky Town also going to race up to try to take over third. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's forcing between you. Keeping my distance. Forcing between you. Now taking the top at the 3/4 pole. 132 and 2 fifths, 132 and 2. And Spunky Town up into third and down to the inside. It's keeping my distance, forcing between you. Spunky Town and Watch Here. Watch Here locked in. No racing room and no passing lane here at Watch Here as they turn for home and they head to the wire. Now it's Watch Here. Going to look to the inside as they come to the wire. It is forcing between you with Chad Svensson picking up the win. 202 and 3 fifths, 202 and 3 for forcing between you. And we'll photo out everybody else for second, third, fourth, and fifth. They went to the quarter in 30 and 1 fifth, the half in 102 and 1 fifth, 3/4 in 132 and 2, the mile 202 and 3 fifths for forcing between you. Forcing between you leased to Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas. Lorenzo Gooch trains, Chad Svensson drives. That'll make 7 outings, first win of 2022, third lifetime start in 21 attempts. 202 and 3 fifths will be a new lifetime mark for forcing between you. And taking a look at forcing between you, have been racing up at Running Aces in Minnesota. Had a 157 mile on June the 23rd, a 155 and 3 on June the 16th. So 202 and 3 be a new lifetime mark. Watch Here Flea Market sponsoring race number 3. Race number 1 for your 3-year-old fillies. In the winner's circle, number 6 horse, Horseman between you. That is a special forces filly out of a voracious Hanover, Ronald Lamar Burks, Houston, Texas. The breeder, trained by Lorenzo Gooch, driven by Chad Svensson. First win of 2022 in 7th start. Third lifetime win in 21 starts. Official results for the first. Horse number 1, Watch Here, was third. Horse number 2, Maybe Sneaky, fifth. Horse number 3, Keeping My Distance, second. Horse number 4, Mark Mercedes, sixth. Horse number 5, Spunky Town, fourth. And horse number 6, Forcing Between You. Your winner, top down, 3, 5, 2, 6, 4, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 1, the half and 102 and 1, 3/4 and 132 and 2, the mile 2:02 and 3/5 for Horseman between you. That'll be a new lifetime mark. Better than a 2:03 and 4 at Humboldt, 2:02 and 3/5.